Hello, brave, beautiful warriors, soul friends. I'm here with all my parts of consciousness. We're hanging out, creating some content for Patreon. If you want to see what we're doing over here, you can check out patreon.com/KristinChronicles. I wanted to pop in here, though, today, my YouTube familia, and share something near and dear to my heart. I started creating the dissociative identity movement shortly after being diagnosed with DID in 2017. In the past 2 years, this mission has taken off and grown into a beautiful thing that is going to change the world. As a matter of fact, it is already happening. We are just witnessing the miraculous unfolding of it all. So I'm here hanging out, got my shirt, never give up, got my hat, unicorn, represent the unicorns of the world, which are mosaic minds, those living with a dissociative identity. The Dissociative Identity Movement is an annual worldwide mental health advocacy movement launching in March of 2020. For the entire month of March, every single year, we will have this opportunity to start a worldwide conversation about dissociation, trauma, and multi-conscious minds. Every day of the month of the movement, there will be a topic of discussion, questions, discussion prompts to create a conversation. And so every day is going to have a discussion prompts and a particular topic of a particular focus and aspect of this big topic that we'll be diving into. And so you can check out those topics. The link is in the description here below. Peek that little puppy. We still have flexibility. We're still in the making. And so if there's a question that's not on there that you think it's important for us to discuss, please let me know. This is a group effort. I've done everything that I can, but I'm only one mind, or if you will, 13 minds in one brain. And because of this, I don't have all of the perspectives of the whole world, but I hope that this movement will reflect that. And because of that, I need your help to make sure that this movement is going as effectively as possible. So, oh yeah, I know, right? I know, right? It's so funny. I'm a unicorn. That's Ocean, our youngest part of consciousness. I know we gained co-consciousness about 3 months ago, and it's been a miraculous adventure ever since. And so please peek the discussion prompts that we have created thus far, and please let me know what you think of them, if there's a better way to word any of them, if there's a question you want to add to one of the days to make it a more well-rounded topic. For each day there's a couple questions, but in one particular focus of the topic. And so please let me know if what I have can be improved in any way, and please let me know if you'd like to add to it. There's a couple days where we still have flexibility to add the topic of discussion, and so if there's an aspect that I'm not saying we're going to discuss, please let me know so we can make sure to include that in the dissociative identity movement. Every day will be a topic of discussion. And so members of the dissociative identity movement have a couple different jobs here. And there's a lot of flexibility, so however you want to participate, there's a place for you. If you have DID, if you don't have DID, if you know all about DID, if you have never heard of DID, there is a place for you within our movement. And we would absolutely love for every warrior in the world to join us. And so the ways that people can contribute and participate within the dissociative identity movement is by creating and or sharing content that responds to the prompts, the discussion prompts for the movement. And so, I know, right? I know, I need to see myself to focus, or I says, where did I go? I says, where did I go? I love Ocean. Okay, so the ways to participate in the movement. When you're a member of the movement, this is your responsibility to empower world change. Create and share content. Any kind of content. It could be a comic, it could be an interpretive dance, it could be a comedy routine, it could be a really detailed, informative article, it could be a short story, it could be a poem, it could be an informative video, it could be literally whatever you want it to be. any kind of content that can be shared, any kind of content at all you could possibly imagine. And what a beautiful time to be alive. We live at a point in history where we have more opportunities for this than ever. There's more methods of self-expression and methods of sharing that outlet of self-expression than this world has ever possessed before. There's more opportunities for this than ever. And so it's a very exciting time to be alive. It's also an exciting time to be alive because once upon a time, we had no idea that we could change our brains. The fact that we understand neuroplasticity and the fact that we can rewire our consciousness, this is all new discoveries. We are witnessing history in the making. We are witnessing the unfolding of magic and miraculous in everyday life, and embracing it is transformative. So beautiful time to be alive, beautiful time to be changing the world together. And so creating content that responds to the discussion prompts in the movement, whether it's abstract or specific, whether it's informative or inspirational, whether it's personal insights or really nitty-gritty educational content, whatever it is needed. You are needed for this cause. Yes, you. You think that you're excluded from world change? No. Your voice is powerful. Your voice is beautiful. Your voice is wonder-filled. And it is time to unleash this magic upon the world. The world needs our magic. And we need to unleash our magic so we can be these whole, beautiful beings that we crave to be. And so the Dissociative Identity Movement, March 2020 is the official launch. It's going to be an annual occurrence. So every March will be the Dissociative Identity Movement, and every day in the month will be its own topic of discussion, introduced through discussion prompts that members of the movement can respond to with creative self-expression in order to start a worldwide conversation. It's going to be phenomenal, absolutely incredible. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to change the world with all of you incredible warriors here. If you would like to join the conversation where we're discussing things leading up to the movement, you can join the Facebook group. It's private, so you'll need to join to see all the posts. We do that so that members can have a discussion in a private setting. It's facebook.com/groups/Dissociative Identity Movement. And I'll also leave that link here below. So if you're on Facebook and you're not in the group, please go join that. If you're on Facebook and you are in the group, please feel free to go check it and comment on any recent posts we have. This ongoing conversation needs to be a group effort for it to be effective. So Dissociative Identity Movement launching in March 2020. It's going to be amazing. March 2019, I'm going to be doing Facebook live streams every day that my health allows me to. And we will discuss the aspects of those days for the movement so we're ready when next year comes. March 2019, we are clarifying every detail of the movement so that in April 2019, we all know what we're doing in the movement. And then we have 10 months to move forward and create amazing content responding to these discussion prompts. If you are not creating content, that's okay too. You're totally still needed in this movement. Equally, your voice is equally as needed. Because once these brave, beautiful warrior soul friends create content, we need to help get that content out there. We need help sharing it. And so even if you don't know anything about mental health, even if you've never heard of Dissociative Identity Movement, you are needed. And our stuffed animals agree and approve of this message. Your voice is needed, and you can share the content being created by Dissociative Identity Movement members, and that will help us get our voice out there. You can also support this movement by following our hashtags. Hashtag Dissociative Identity Movement, hashtag Mosaic Mind Pride, hashtag The Gift of Sanity, each with a specific purpose, a particular purpose. I know Ocean can't focus if we can't see ourselves on the screen. That's so funny. I can keep talking, but she gets all anxious. That's so cute. I know, right? I'm sorry, guys. I know, I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry, sweet angel. It is all part of the journey. And you got your little stuffed animal here, and it's wonderful. We're going to read some storybooks after this. We got our whole pile next to us, Dr. Seuss. So, I don't give it away. It was just like, it's a surprise. All right, so you can follow the hashtags. Dissociative Identity Movement hashtag is for the movement as a whole. Mosaic Mind Pride is specifically for the end of the movement, where we have a day called Mosaic Mind Pride Day. And it's similar to the concept of System Pride Day. I absolutely love this. Happy System Pride Day, everybody. Very, very excited to be joining worldwide with other incredible dissociative identity human beings to change the world. I know we're switching. That's so funny. We're switching because we're talking about people, and the thought of knowing these people, it brings certain emotions that activate certain parts. It's so cute. We love you guys indescribably much. We're so proud and so grateful for the opportunity to change the world. Fellow DID YouTubers, you are absolutely phenomenal. I love you guys more than words can say. You bring us life. I'm grateful to be working alongside you. So Mosaic Mind Pride, it's similar to System Pride Day, but it has a specific aspect of neurobiological emphasis. And so it's going to be really exciting. So Mosaic Mind Pride is a hashtag, and that can be shared whenever you're sharing something about how amazing it is that you have this mind that has multiple consciousnesses within it. Dissociative identity movement, any kind of awareness about DID, any kind of discussion, any aspect of the movement we're doing, share it with that hashtag. And the gift of sanity is shared with anything that helps raise awareness about how people without a dissociative identity or people without these intensive mental health struggles have this gift of sanity that they take for granted because they've always had it and they wouldn't understand life without it. They don't understand what it could be like to live without it. And so we're here to educate the world on what it means to live with a piece of insanity. And insanity isn't a bad thing. It's really not. So we're here to break the stigma around that word. Crazy and insane are not bad things. They are just descriptions of a mind that operates differently than what society is used to witnessing and experiencing. And so I'm insane and I am crazy, but I am also intelligent. I am also a wonder-filled human being with a variety of talents and gifts and passions. And I don't have to, they're not non-exclusive. I can be insane and be okay. I can be crazy and be grounded. Crazy, insane, these are just descriptions of mental health attributes. And so we can bust the stigma by using these words properly. If we're afraid to use them, that actually feeds the stigma because we are saying those words are bad. And so by reclaiming them and using these words accurately and gently correcting others when they do not use them accurately, we can bust the stigma around these stigmatized mental health words that don't have a bad meaning. They just mean something, and when used correctly, they're just another word that we can use to effectively communicate. And so, gift of sanity, it's to help us validate the struggles that we experience because we don't have the same sanity that other minds possess and experience, and to help raise awareness about how other people really need to extend gratitude to their inner beings and deepen compassion for other beings as well, because they do have this blessing of sanity and this normal functioning brain, normal in giant air quotes. There's no such thing as normal, you guys. When will we learn? When will we learn? Normal is defined by every human individual. That's it. That's all it is. So, gift of sanity, Mosaic Mind Pride, and Dissociative Identity Movement are the official hashtags that can be shared. So anytime you're sharing a post related to it, make sure to share the hashtag and then make sure to follow the hashtag so we can support everyone else creating and sharing content for this mental health advocacy movement. Okay, so we've got, let me just sum it up. We've got March 2019, we are doing a preliminary trial run where I'll be doing live streams in the private Facebook group, starting a conversation with members of the movement. I know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12:34 p.m. Angel numbers, angels are with us, blessing our mission. I love it, I love it. Little signs of validation, little mindfulness tricks to keep us sane even when our brain is not. And so, I know, right? I know, that's funny. I like to be crazy. It's okay to be crazy. Life's a little better if you're not normal. We just clarified there's no such thing as normal, sweetie pie. So, Dissociative Identity Movement will have conversations going this March, so in just a few days here. And in March 2020, it officially launches. Every day of the movement will be a particular discussion topic invited through discussion prompts, mostly questions. Maybe it'll just be a statement about, like, share something like this. All of those can be viewed on the movement's website, and that link is here in the description below. It's definedissociative.wixsite.com/movement, I believe. And then members of the movement have a couple tasks: to create and or share content in response to the discussion prompts. And another way to support the movement is by following the hashtags and encouraging others to do the same. Hey everyone, I'm checking out this really cool thing. You just follow these hashtags. You don't even have to say what it's for. Just encourage people to follow the hashtags. Mosaic Mind Pride, the Gift of Sanity, and Dissociative Identity Movement. Those are our 3 core hashtags. And so you can create content, any kind of content. We're talking audio, visual, video, written. It could be blogs, stories, dances, podcasts, comics, memes. You can freaking make memes. You can make whatever you want. The goal is just to express yourself in response to these discussion prompts and share your voice so we can start and spread this worldwide conversation. Okay? And if you're not creating any content, your voice is equally as needed. You are all needed. Your voice matters. Your voice matters. Your voice matters! Gotta freaking shout it on the rooftops. Your voice matters! Fight parts be like, if you are not creating content for the movement, please become a member anyway and share the content being created by other members. And of course, the easiest way to support it is just follow the hashtags and encourage others to do the same. And the hope with this movement is that we will create a worldwide conversation. And through this, new research will be done. New avenues of healing will be explored. New rights for those struggling will be created. New support and resources will develop. New insights and knowledge about the inside complexities of a multi-conscious mind will be discovered. And all of these things will change the world. Thank you so much for being a part of the Kristin Chronicles healing journey, magical, miraculous healing journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and personal power reclamation. We are so grateful to share this journey with you, and I'm so excited to hear from you. If you would like to become a member of the Dissociative Identity Movement, you can fill out the new member form. The link is also here in the description below, and I'm so excited to heal and grow with you. If you have any questions, you can email me anytime at KristinChroniclesDID@gmail.com. I make sure to check it at least once a week. Thank you so much for being here in light and love. Namaste, my brave, beautiful warrior soul friends.